What up, what up, what up? What's good with y'all? So today I'm gonna go ahead and put the front tension rods on. I was gonna wait until I got the rear tension rods or the tow rods or whatever they were. I believe it was the tension rods, but I'm gonna go ahead and put the front ones on. I was gonna wait, like I said, but that way I can go ahead and keep recording, at least get something to upload. Because right now I'm kind of at the crossroads with everything right now. Because what I got to do is I have to finish doing the body kit for it, and then once I get the body kit, then I'll have a lot more stuff that I can put out. Because that's really the only thing that I'm waiting on. Because the motor's already in it, the transmission it's up and running. There's not really a whole lot of more stuff for me to do besides sanding it down. So that's all that I'm gonna be doing today, is finish doing the front tension rods, and then I'm probably gonna end up putting the front bash bar back on also. I'm still gonna keep the front bumper off, but I am gonna go ahead and put the front bash bar back on, and then yeah, probably just keep it like that for a good while until I finish getting the body kit, because I gotta get the body kit, gotta get the over fenders. And then once I get all of those, then that's whenever I'll go ahead and I'll start sanding the car down and getting it prepped up and ready for paint. So suspension wise, everything is already pretty much done, besides just, of course, getting the fitment. I do want to lower it back down, but like I said, I won't mess with any of that until I actually get the body kit for it. But for right now, I am gonna go ahead and start doing the front, just putting back like little miscellaneous stuff so that I can have something to do on it, instead of it just sitting. Because like I said, I do have the parts. So right here, which is what I'm just gonna go ahead and put on instead of waiting. These look like they'd be pretty easy. Doesn't look like I have to take the tire off to do them. I mean, just jack up the car. You got two nuts right there, screws, and then one bolt and nut right here that hold the other side in. So I am gonna start by zipping this side off first. Grab a pair of pliers, and then hold this side with a pair of pliers, zipping that off. Alright, once you get the nut out, you should be able to just tap this out. There we go. Got that out, and then now just have to do these two back ones. There we go. Got one. ready to put these in. And if you do get the ISR ones, just so you know, the front bolts, it's going to be a size 10 hex bit. So let's see, size 10, and then just fits right in there, perfect fit. So just in case you guys get to this point, you will need that size 10 hex in order to properly tighten these back down. So the rest of this, I mean, it's pretty much straightforward as far as what you have to do. So this is just gonna go in the factory spots. That just goes right back up there. This does come with the new bolts. You are more than likely gonna have to use the old nuts for it, which as soon as it'll focus, there we go. See, it just screws right back on. So old nuts are gonna have to be reused whenever you install this. And then yeah, so I'll get these put in, and then I'll get the other side knocked out, and then we'll go ahead and put the front bash bar back in. And the driver's side was really bad. You can see this bushing is completely torn. It's just about to fall out. Look how wobbly it is. I'm trying to support this camera. There we go. Alright, so the front tension rods are in on both sides. As you can see, one right there, one over there, which, I mean, all in all, probably took me maybe 20 minutes, if that, 30 minutes. So next thing I'm doing right now is pushing the camber in on the top hat of the coilovers. Not too much worried about the alignment right now. Won't be worried about the alignment until I get the rear tension rods put on, and then once I get those, then I'll take it up there to the shop and get the alignment done and get it all where I want to. I definitely still want to be running camber on the car, but now as far as tow, I really don't have a specific or desired placement where I want the tow at. Just as long as it's in the green and I'm getting somewhat okay wear. I definitely do want a little bit of camber because that's the type of look that I'm going to be going for on the coupe versus the hatch. So yeah, so once I get done doing the camber for the strut towers or the coilover towers, then next I'm going to be putting on the front bash bar, the factory bash bar, and you can see that right now I just got the regular KA motor that's in it. I got this chassis as a rolling shell, no motor, no trans. I had the factory KA and transmission already from whenever I pulled it out of the hatch, because I 1J'd the hatch. So I had this motor sitting around, and whenever I got the chassis, everything was just a direct drop in and bolt right up. So it actually worked out perfect, because I wanted to get another 240, but didn't want it to be gutted out, didn't want the interior to be all jacked up. I wanted the interior to be somewhat intact, as well as it had to be a rolling shell, because I didn't want to get, another 240 and have the motor in it, take that motor out, put the motor in it, blah 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 blah. So this actually worked out perfect. I'd say I had to drive, it was probably about 30-45 minutes away to get it, towed it back to the house, and since then, man, it's where it's at right now. So did the 5-low conversion. I wish I would have recorded that and uploaded that. But I mean, it's definitely a work in progress. Whenever I get some more stuff finished up on it, I'll do I'll give you guys a lot more detail of this car as well as the hatch. I'll give you all a walkthrough of everything, because I haven't really recorded a whole lot, especially whenever I was doing the hatch. So I would just give you guys a walkthrough whenever I do get to that point, to kind of show you guys what I have and give you the breakdown of everything. So yeah, next gonna be putting on the factory front bash bar, finish tightening down these, get the camber in a little bit, and then I'll probably just take it on the test drive, just to see how it feels. I mean, I know the steering's still gonna feel a little shitty because I still haven't got the alignment done on it yet, which probably won't be until next couple weeks, give or take. So trying to keep the ball moving even with the little stuff. I do know that I need to get the horns situated on it because I guess evidently the horns don't work. I've been doing a little bit of research on them and read something, I guess, that it can have to do with the cluster. So because my lights also don't go down, like they'll come up, like you get power to the lights, lights will come up, but they won't go back down. So there's probably something in the steering column that I have to replace. If need be, I can just take it out of this one, put it on here. That way I can kind of check to see if the one that I have on there right now is bad. So I might end up doing that, just not too sure of which direction I want to go with it yet. All right, bash bar's in. Kind of wish that I would have sanded it down some and at least repainted it black or something, because it's so rusty. But I mean, I guess as of right now it kind of goes with the rest of the car, and I don't know, I just wanted to get the front end put back together a little bit more, that way it can look somewhat more presentable, especially with me not driving it that much at all and it just sitting out here. I don't want the city to come through and tag up my car for it looking like that it's not functionable or drivable. So definitely wanted to get that put back on. I'm not going to put the front bumper back on. I probably won't do that until I actually get the conversion done, the Silvia conversion done on it. And I guess maybe at that point, that's whenever I'll probably end up painting the front bash bar, if I don't go with like a Street Faction bash bar. So that's kind of where I'm at with it right now. Everything that I needed to do with it kind of finished up today. Got the front tension rods on, got the strut towers or the camber plates in the front adjusted a little bit where I wanted them at, and then as well as the front bash bar. All right, so I got all that situated. Show you guys what it looks like with it back down. And just looks like your normal 240 without a front bumper. But yeah, got everything done that I needed to or wanted to get done today. So I mean, I guess the next thing that I'll be waiting for is the rear tension rods. Might end up go ahead and do like a more stiffer rear subframe bushings, but that might be the next thing that I might do. So not 100% guarantee or sure of what it's going to be the next thing I get done with it. So who knows? Until next time.